Think about this. You're in bed with the love of your life, the lights are low, your hearts are pounding, and the excitement is growing. Suddenly, nothing. That gut-wrenching emptiness hits you like a ton of bricks. The shame and self-doubt that say, what if this is it? What if I can't do it again? As Dr. Leila, a urologist and men's health expert with more than 30 years of experience, I've seen this grief happen to many people. It's not simply a medical problem. It hurts your self-esteem, your relationships, and even your sense of self. The hard truth? More than 70% of men over 60 have erectile dysfunction, yet many of them suffer in silence, thinking they are permanently broken or that their prime is a thing of the past. But let me tell you from my own experience that that's not true. It's a destructive illusion that takes away hope and stops actual healing. I've worked in busy clinics and quiet consultation rooms, giving men who have faced this demon space to talk about it with their eyes full of resignation. And oh, how happy it makes me to see that spark come back. Patients who have left taller with deliberate strides and rekindled relationships with passion they believed was gone forever. Changes like these are what make me passionate. Now, here's the twist that changes everything. People see those quick fix tablets as the answer to all their problems, like a little blue savior from the drugstore. But those? At best, they're band-aids that hide the symptoms without getting to the root of the problem. The high goes away, and then the worry comes back, frequently with bad side effects like headaches or heart palpitations. What if I told you that the real key has been right in front of you for thousands of years? Nature has its own collection of essential oils, which are strong elixirs that improve blood flow, balance hormones, and bring back nerve sensitivity. Today, I'm excited to show you 9 amazing oils that can naturally help with erectile dysfunction. And wait, what about the 9th? It's a powerhouse. A lot of guys say they feel like they've gotten a fresh start down there in as little as 7 days. Stay here. This could be the big break you've been looking for in your life. If what I'm saying makes sense to you, please click the subscribe button and ring the bell. That's how I keep giving guys in their golden years and beyond personalized advice. If this makes sense to you, leave a 1 in the comments. If you want me to talk about something else, leave a 0. I'm all ears for your feedback, which will help me make the next thing. Okay, let's start with an oil that doesn't get enough credit yet has the kick your body needs to get going. The unsung hero I like to call the testosterone igniter is pumpkin seed oil. I've discovered in my practice that real healing starts with the essentials. For any man going through the later stages of life, pumpkin seed oil is one of the most important things he can do. This bright, nutty drink is full of zinc, which is one of the most natural ways to stimulate testosterone production. If you don't have enough zinc, your hormones won't work right. It's like attempting to start a car with an empty tank. I've looked at lab data from tired people in their 60s and 70s over and over again. Their drive is down, intimacy is hard, and low zinc levels are always to blame. This mineral comes in a form that your body can easily absorb from pumpkin seed oil, which boosts testosterone synthesis without any synthetic additives. But that's not all there is to zinc. This oil has phytosterols in it, which are plant ingredients that gradually widen blood vessels and help blood flow to the erectile tissues. Erections are basically hydraulic wonders that depend on free-flowing blood. Performance suffers when blood vessels narrow due to age, stress, or bad habits. Pumpkin seed oil is a natural vasodilator that helps those routes get better over time. I remember a 62-year-old accountant who came to me sad because his marriage was falling apart because he kept letting his wife down. We added pumpkin seed oil to his diet, giving him a tablespoon per day in smoothies or salads. 2 weeks later, he gleamed as he talked about waking up with that morning stiffness he had forgotten about and feeling a surge of energy throughout the day. It wasn't magic. It was his body getting the nutrients it needed. From a medical point of view, evidence backs up what I've seen. Research published in journals such as the Journal of Medicinal Food underscores that pumpkin seed oil not only enhances prostate health, essential for men as they age, but also mitigates inflammation that can obstruct blood flow. In one study with older men, regular use resulted to big gains in sexual satisfaction and urine function, showing how important it is for overall health. It makes me feel small that something grown from small seeds can bring about great change. It reminds us that our bodies aren't bad designs. They work best with the proper partners. If this piques your interest, get ready. The next oil has been called nature's cure-all, and its effects on men's health are well known. Let's talk about black seed oil, which is often called the cure for everything but death. In my world, it's the soft alternative to those strong drugs, but without the side effects. Black seed oil has been used for a long time, and current science is starting to catch up. Think of Egyptian pharaohs and Middle Eastern doctors. Thymoquinone, a bioactive gem that raises levels of nitric oxide, is at the heart of everything. What is nitric oxide? That's the body's way of telling blood vessels to relax, which lets blood flow to the right places for strong, reliable erections. Without it, arousal signals stop working, no matter how much you want them to. My patient is a 65-year-old veteran who has been through a lot of battles but is now tired from taking pills that only worked for a short time. He was doubtful when I told him to try black seed oil, which I said he should take a teaspoon a day, maybe blend it into tea. His patience paid off. At his follow-up, he was full of energy, talking of waking up with spontaneous erections, something he hadn't felt in 10 years. His wife's thank you note? No price. It confirmed that this oil works well with the body, lowering inflammation in the linings of blood vessels that have been damaged by years of high blood pressure or not moving around enough. Going deeper, the anti-inflammatory benefits also improve general health. For example, they can calm joints and enhance immunity, which can improve sexual health by lowering chronic stress. A research in phytotherapy research found that males who took black seed oil supplements had better sperm quality and sex drive. This is because the oil helps balance hormones. As Dr. Leila, I want to stress that healing isn't about taking over your system. It's about working together. Black seed oil is an example of this, as it helps to build long-term confidence. But we're becoming stronger. Next up is an oil from a fruit that stands for plenty, and it will fix both hormones and blood vessels. Pomegranate seed oil. It's the essence of new life in a bottle. The pomegranate is a symbol of fertility and strength in many cultures, and its seed oil lives up to that reputation as a great hormone balancer. This ruby-colored gem is full of punicic acid, a rare omega-5 fatty acid, and strong antioxidants including ellagic acid. Together, they protect and refresh endothelial cells, which are the cells that line blood arteries and control how well you can get an erection. I compare arteries to old pipes that leak and get blocked by plaque and oxidative stress, which slows down flow. Pomegranate seed oil polishes them from the inside out, making them more flexible for the best performance. It raises testosterone levels by blocking aromatase, the enzyme that changes testosterone into estrogen. This deterioration speeds up as men reach their 60s, taking away energy and desire. I have helped a 72-year-old widower find companionship again through this. He felt dimmed, and closeness was hard to find. Daily doses, either in pills or sprinkled on food, changed the story. Months later, he told stories of having more energy, stronger relationships, and a new love of life. It didn't happen all at once, but the glow was apparent. The International Journal of Impotence Research found that men with mild ED had big improvements in their erection scores after taking pomegranate supplements. This was because the supplements made nitric oxide more available in the body. I weave in these truths because knowledge gives you power. It changes passive suffering into proactive reclaiming. Pomegranate isn't just for getting hard, it's life itself. Are you interested? The next oil could make you raise your eyes because it's usually thought of as good for women's health, but trust me, it has amazing benefits for males as well. Evening primrose oil is a sensitivity reviver that connects function and feeling in ways that few people expect. It's famous for helping with menstrual problems, but don't ignore it. Its gamma-linolenic acid, GLA, is a game changer for men's neurological health. As you get older, have diabetes, or have neuropathy, the nerves that control penile feeling become less sensitive, which makes pleasure less intense. GLA feeds these pathways, which lowers inflammation and speeds up signal transmission. A sad case. A 68-year-old engineer who is technically skilled but emotionally lost since he can't feel things anymore. It's like watching a movie in black and white, he said. Taking evening primrose oil by mouth and putting it on his skin, diluted, changed his world. Weeks later, he said that intimacy was alive and well and it brought him and his wife closer together. That emotional connection, just as important as the body. GLA also changes the levels of prostaglandins, which are lipid messengers that affect how hard an erection is and how intense an orgasm is. The American Journal of Clinical Nutrition says that GLA-rich oils can help older people with their vascular function. I think that true intimacy depends on feeling, and evening primrose brings that depth back. But let's switch to the mental sphere. The next oil sharpens your mind and gets rid of distractions that hurt your performance. Rosemary oil. It's not just a kitchen herb, it also clears your head and boosts your manhood. Erections start in the brain, and anxiety or confusion can mess up even a healthy body. Rosmarinic acid in rosemary increases blood flow to the brain, which helps you focus and lowers cortisol spikes. Breathe it in or put it on, it cuts through mental chatter and helps you be present. A 61-year-old CEO who was stressed out at work and couldn't sleep discovered peace in rosemary routines. His morning temple massages were his anchor. What next? "I'm there fully," he stated, with reliable erections and deeper connections. His story shows how working together with your body and mind may make things better. Rosemary also lowers DHT levels, which protects hair and sensitivity without lowering testosterone levels. Research in phytomedicine backs up its cognitive benefits, which include boosting sexual confidence. It gives us power and reminds us that clarity is the first step to taking control. But for a deeper sense of peace, the next oil stops inflammation and stress at their root. Frankincense oil, an ancient balancer, is known for calming both the body and the mind. Boswellic acids in frankincense calm down systemic inflammation, which protects the prostate and blood vessels from damage that comes with age. Stressed? It decreases cortisol, which opens up testosterone pathways. A 74-year-old retiree who had lost interest in sex because of constant stress burned frankincense every night. Erections came back spontaneously after sleep got better. He said, like unloading a boulder. Clinical trials in BMC complementary medicine back its anti-inflammatory power, which is linked to better sexual function. Frankincense helps bring about tranquility, which is important for being open. Now, let's talk about an oil that makes the most of your testosterone and boosts what you already have. Sandalwood oil, the receptor refiner that brings back old calm. Its xantalols make androgen receptors more sensitive, which makes testosterone work better. Nerve endings wake up, and feelings are stronger. A 67-year-old artist who was upset even though everything was okay took up sandalwood. Using it on the skin and smelling it brought back energy. "My body is responding like it used to," he said in amazement. The Journal of Ethnopharmacology says that its aphrodisiac properties have been proven by receptor research. It's pure confidence. But for balance, the penultimate oil balances excitement with calm. Ylang ylang oil, the floral balance, both exotic and calming. It changes the way the nervous system works, boosting desire and lowering anxiety, which is great for performance jitters. Adrenal support sends energy to libido. A 70-year-old teacher who couldn't get close to others used ylang ylang diffusion. There was balance, he said, eager yet calm, which reignited passion. Research on aromatherapy shows that it can help lower stress and enhance nitric oxide levels. A bottle of harmony. Finally, the best thing, pine needle oil, which quickly brings things back to life. Pinene chemicals in pine needles supply oxygen to cells, widen blood vessels, and boost testosterone levels while lowering prostate inflammation. Men say that things change quickly, tingling energy in just a few days. A 69-year-old who was doubtful tried it. The first week made him feel stronger and more energetic. He said, turned back time. Phytotherapy proves that circulation can get better. Men, your energy is waiting for you. Nature's tools may make you stronger, more connected, and more alive. I'm here to cheer you on as Dr. Leila. Let's take back what's yours.